Good morning. It is about 10:30. I am back on the trail. Just took some time off. As stated in my last video, was going to do a Nero and a zero, and I ended up taking a few zeros. And so had a good time in the Los Angeles area. Got to go to the Hollywood Walk of Fame, or the stars, to see the stars with the names. That was pretty cool. Hung out at the beach, watched a couple sunsets, ate a lot of food, even got to see a celebrity from across the restaurant. I saw Sam Elliott and his wife, Kathleen Rose, I believe her name is. So that was kind of cool. I didn't take any pictures, didn't bug them like a crazy paparazzi person. But I did get to see him across the restaurant. But like I said, I'm back on trail. I'm getting a little bit of a late start. Took me a bit to get back to the trailhead. It is around 10:30 or so, quarter till 11. I am just never getting tired of the view. Check this out. The Pacific Crest Trail definitely has the views. It is beautiful. Looking out into the Mojave Desert area. I should be approaching in about a week or two the aqueduct, the LA aqueduct, where I'm gonna have to cross over the Mojave Desert. And so, but that just means I'm preparing to enter into the Sierras. And so at that time, I will be out of Southern California into the Sierra Nevada area, which I'm looking forward to. I had the privilege to hike in the Sierra Mountains back in 2022. I did what is known as the Ray Lakes Loop. It's about 40-something, 50-mile loop. Part of it utilizes the Pacific Crest Trail, John Muir Trail. It's all one trail at that point, but it goes over Glen Pass, which, if I remember correctly, is 11,950 feet. And so I will be gaining in altitude when I get to the Sierras quite a bit. And so right now I've been down by the ocean, so I haven't had much problem with my cough. And now I'm back in the mountains. I'm hoping it continues that way. I hope I don't have any issues. And so, but I'm gonna just keep on keeping on and make my way to camp. I plan on doing about, maybe 10 miles or so today. Not a lot since I'm getting a late start, but we'll just see how I feel and see what the day holds. So with all that said, I will talk to you again soon from the trail. Goodbye. Well, I made it to camp. I hiked just a little over 10 miles today. It's only about 3:30 or so. It's still pretty early. I thought about moving forward another few miles, but I actually have 3 bars on my cell phone, and I have to make a couple phone calls hopefully today. And so I figured I'd just set up here. A fantastic view, as well as phone service, and so it's going to allow me to be able to do what I need to do. But had a good day. It actually went by pretty quick because I had started late today, but it was pretty much views the whole way. Didn't have any problems whatsoever. I passed water sources a couple times, And so that's no problem. I think the next couple days is going to be like that. I might have 5-6 miles hike and then a water source. And so as long as everything is like it says it is and there's water, I should be good until I get to town in a few days. And so I got 4 days worth of food. I probably won't need that much food. I probably only need about 3 before I get to my next resupply point. But I figured I'd just play it safe and have an extra day. Give me some options too. But it is, as I stated a moment ago, it is a beautiful day. I'm just gonna cook me something for dinner in a little bit. It is now, I've been here at camp for a little bit, for a while already. It's about 5 o'clock now. So I'll probably wait another hour or so. I had a later lunch, and so I'm not real hungry. But I wanna cook me something to eat in a little bit and then get ready for bed. And so with all that said, I will talk to you again soon from the trail. Good night. Good morning. It is about 9:30. I've been on trail for a couple hours now. I think I left around 7:30 or so. But just got done with breakfast. I had a honey bun with coffee, so it was very scrumptious. But now I am on the downhill slope. I'm planning on hiking approximately 17 miles today, I believe it is. I have 2 water sources. One is in about 2.5 miles, and the other one I think is right before camp. Well, it's a little bit before camp. It's about 10 miles or so. But the skies are clear. There's few clouds in the sky, but it sounds like, I was talking to another thru hiker that just hiked on by last night when I was eating dinner, but he said I guess a few days ago it snowed, and so I got off trail and went into Los Angeles just in time, right before the snow hit. And so most of it looks like it's melted. I don't see any snow currently, but it sounds like Baden Powell and some of the high peaks behind me are covered. And so I feel sorry for all of those coming up behind me. I have met some new hikers, some that I haven't seen before. Of course, being off trail for a few days will do that. People are catching up, and all the people I knew are kind of way ahead. I text Wizard last night, and he's at mile 490, so he's a few days ahead of me. And so, but like I said, it's a beautiful day, beautiful views. I think most of the day now, I started out heading, about 2-3 miles uphill. And now I think the rest of the day, it's all down the mountain. So, but I'm just going to enjoy the day, enjoy the trail, and just enjoy the weather. So with all that said, I will talk to you again soon from the trail. Goodbye. over the rock garden. Good afternoon. It is about 5:15. I am probably a half mile to camp. It's been a good day. It's been, as stated earlier, a downhill day. The more I hike down, the farther down I go, I should say, the hotter it's become. It's actually turned out to be a little bit of a warm day here as I'm nearing the bottom of the mountain. It's been almost uneventful, other than somehow I got an ant got up in my pants and bit me on the leg, a red ant. And so I don't know if it was a fire ant or what kind of ant it was. I didn't see it, but man, it stung. It stung for quite a while. It's finally, I can still feel it, but it's finally dulled down. The pain has dulled down. And so, but it looks like one of these. And so, I don't know, maybe you can tell me what kind of ant it is. I just know it is a red ant. But the mountains are beautiful as I'm coming down. They're changing. They went from greenish color to brown, light green, even white. And so in some places the trails turned white. At one point it was almost looked like I was hiking in the snow. It was so white, but it's dirt or it's sand. I can guarantee that. But like I said, I'm almost to camp. I plan on getting to camp a little over 16 miles today, and so that's good. I plan on doing a shorter day tomorrow into town. I think it's 9 miles or so into town, if I'm not mistaken. And then I'm gonna resupply, stay one night at a campground there. I don't know if I'm gonna go out to eat or not. I spent some money back in LA, and so I need to conserve my money at this point a little bit until I get farther on. But I do plan on taking a shower and doing all that good stuff and just enjoying myself in town, and then heading out, making my way to the Mojave Desert in about a week or so, maybe not even that. But with all that said, it's gonna be a good evening. I'm gonna get something to eat, lay down and rest, and enjoy the night. So with all that said, I will talk to you again soon from the trail. Good night. I guess I'm walking the log. Good morning. It is about 9 o'clock. I've been on trail for a couple hours. I came down the mountain, stopped by an RV park, got water, used the restroom. It was nice to have flushing toilets, but it is a beautiful day. I can actually, if I look real careful, I can see where I camped last night. Check it out. It's way over there on top of that ridge there. where I stayed the night. It was a good place. Not too windy last night, which I was thankful, being up a little higher. But I'm not as high as I have been. I'm only a little over 2,000 feet at the moment. And so I'm climbing at the second, but it only should be temporary. I think most of the day, like yesterday, is gonna be down, heading downhill. And so I am just going to enjoy the day, enjoy this beautiful weather, and enjoy the trail. So with all that said, I'll talk to you again soon from the trail. Goodbye. Here's the tunnel. Well, I made it here to the oasis. It is a very interesting place. It looks like they have all the amenities. They have showers as well as resupply, laundry, tenting. And so I'm looking forward to my stay and just enjoying my time here. I met up with some other thru hikers, Too Clean, as well as Woody. I met Woody the day I got off trail, went into Los Angeles. He was there right before I left, and so it was nice seeing him again. He's waiting on his tent. He broke a tent pole, and so he's been waiting for REI to send him a new tent, and so he's still waiting. But I plan on hiking out tomorrow. Had a good time here in town. I had got some ice cream and coffee and resupplied at the grocery store and did all that good stuff. If I knew there was such good resupply here, I probably would have waited. But it's already done. But I plan on, like I said, leaving tomorrow. I don't plan on doing a ton of miles, maybe 15, 16, somewhere around there tomorrow. There's supposed to be plenty of water along the way, several water caches, and so I won't hopefully have to carry as much water as I normally do. But with all that said, I'm gonna just settle in, enjoy the night, enjoy the hostel, and enjoy company. So with all that said, I will talk to you again soon from the trail. Good night. Good morning. It is about 10:30. I've been on the trail for approximately 4.5 miles. I'm pushing 15, 16 miles today. That is my hopes. I want to be to Hiker Town in about 4 or 5 days. And so had a good time at Agua Dulce, or however you say the name. It means, in Spanish, it means Sweetwater, but that's the name of the town. Stayed at the Oasis, as I had stated yesterday, which was a phenomenal hostel. Got the tent there, but they had all the other amenities, and so got to hang out with my fellow thru hikers. I've been hiking this morning with Too Clean. He caught up with me at the highway when I was hiking on the road, and then he's behind me at the moment. We stopped for a break a little bit ago, and so he should be coming up behind me soon. But it's a beautiful day, beautiful, as you can see, beautiful scenery, awesome views. But I plan on just kind of pushing, like I said, 15, 16 miles or so today. There's not a lot of water sources. I was under the impression there were several, but it sounds like they're spaced out quite a bit, or at least the ones that are they're spaced out, other than there's a couple that are close by. I know there's a pipe spring, and then there's a water cache brought to us by the Boy Scouts. Thank you very much. And so, but it's windy right here up on the ridge as I'm hiking, but I'm gonna just continue pushing forward. Enjoy the day, enjoy the trail, and I will talk to you again soon from the trail. Goodbye.
Good evening. I'm at camp. I've been at camp for a little bit. Just been hanging out here with Too Clean. We had an exciting day. The trek ended up turning into a race. We had some trail runners, a race going on today, and so they were constantly running past us. Got down to the bottom of the mountain today, and there was a first aid station, and we got to partake in the food and the drinks and all of that good stuff. Very kind, very hospitable people who are working the first aid station. So I was very thankful for that. Thank you, if you're watching this video, for being so kind to us thru hikers. But it's a beautiful night, or beautiful evening, I should say. I'm looking out, and there's a reservoir, kind of a lake, that I can see from here. You may have seen it in the video. It's an awesome view. The sun is about to set. It's not set yet. Just gonna hang out here. We only did about 14 miles today. I was planning on doing more, but Too Clean wanted to stop just a couple miles earlier. And so I thought, hey, why not? We may not hike together much longer. And so hanging out with him, just got done eating dinner. I ate a ramen bomb. And so one of my favorite meals on trail. Is very filling. I also added some beef jerky. That's also an awesome thing to do. But I am just going to enjoy the view, watch the sunset, and get some rest. So with all that said, I will talk to you again tomorrow from the trail. Good night.